The Boston Celtics' recent Summer League game against the Los Angeles Lakers, led by Bronny James, was a crucial moment in showcasing the potential of some players who have been with the team for a while, alongside some exciting rookies trying to make their mark. Even though the Celtics were not eligible for the playoffs, since only 4 teams qualify and 5 remained undefeated, this match was anything but a throwaway, ending with a solid 87-78 victory. The game revealed the team's defensive strength and the determination of every player on the court. What stood out most was the Celtics' lockdown defense, especially in the second quarter, where they held the Lakers to an incredibly low 9 points. This defensive effort was more than just a statistic. It was a clear indication of how hard they played and how much they were fighting for their spots and futures. The intensity, the hustle, the constant ball movement, the steals and blocks showed a group hungry to prove its worth. They even went on an impressive 16-0 run, dominating on both ends of the floor. The performance wasn't flashy in terms of scoring, but defense wins games, and the Celtics demonstrated that brilliantly. Leading the charge was Jordan Walsh, now in his 3rd Summer League season. Walsh showed why experience counts, putting up 17 points, grabbing 6 rebounds, and contributing defensively with 2 steals. What's remarkable about Walsh is how he's improved his shooting, especially from beyond the arc, going 6 for 11 overall and hitting several 3-pointers. He showed confidence and poise. Even though he is still in his early 20s, he carries himself with the calmness and savvy of a veteran, understanding how to balance aggressive offense with disciplined defense. He's not the type to force plays. Instead, he picks his moments carefully, and that makes all the difference in close games. Walsh's impact extends beyond scoring. His defensive presence is key, using his length and agility to disrupt passing lanes and challenge shooters. Players like Kenneth Lofton, Jalen Bridges, Miss Norris, and Shoga also contributed to the Celtics' impressive total of 13 steals in this game, reflecting the collective effort on defense. It's this kind of intensity and hustle that will likely earn Walsh and others meaningful minutes once the regular season begins. His ability to come off the bench and provide reliable shooting, especially from deep, addresses one of the Celtics' needs and gives the coaching staff more options. Then there's Hugo Gonzalez, the rookie, who's quickly becoming a fascinating story. Drafted somewhat under the radar, Gonzalez didn't get much playing time at Real Madrid, but his Summer League performances reveal a player with tremendous skill and basketball IQ. His 2 assists in this game don't capture his full impact. He orchestrated the offense with a smoothness and calmness that belied his rookie status. He moves the ball effortlessly, setting up teammates and making smart decisions that lift the whole team's rhythm. His ability to read defenses and create mismatches makes him an exciting prospect for the Celtics, who clearly value his playmaking ability. What makes Gonzalez stand out is not just his technical skills, but also his demeanor. He has the look and feel of a seasoned pro, which is probably due to the experience he gained playing alongside veterans in Europe. His quick step, solid fundamentals, and vision give the Celtics another dimension on offense. While his 3-point shooting still needs work, especially in terms of consistency, he's already showing flashes of the kind of player who can contribute in multiple ways. Most of his scoring is likely to come from cutting to the basket and catch-and-shoot situations, rather than long dribbles or deep threes, but he fits well with the team's style and philosophy. It's important to remember that Summer League is about more than just stats. It's about growth, adaptation, and showing the coaching staff what you can bring when it matters. Both Walsh and Gonzalez are making strong cases for themselves, showing they can contribute on both ends of the court, and that they're ready for the next step in their careers. Watching them develop through these games has been a highlight of the Summer League and offers a glimpse of what the Celtics bench could look like next season. On the flip side, not every player has met expectations, and one name that has struggled to impress consistently is Baylor Scheiman. Despite the high hopes and backing he received, his shot selection in this last game left a lot to be desired, shooting 2 for 11 from 3-point range and only 2 for 14. Overall, his offensive struggles were evident. However, it's clear he understands the need to contribute beyond scoring. With 6 assists, 5 rebounds, and a steal, Scheiman showed effort in facilitating and helping the team in other ways, but the inconsistency in shooting remains a concern. What might help Scheiman find his rhythm is getting more aggressive offensively, driving to the basket to draw fouls and create scoring opportunities in different ways. Shooters often need to get into a flow, and doing that through attacking the rim and earning free throws can build confidence that translates into better shooting performances. Defensively, Scheiman has shown intensity and a willingness to contest shots, which are valuable traits, but on offense he's still figuring out how to best serve the team and himself. The off-season work will be crucial for him to iron out weaknesses and establish a role that maximizes his talents while fitting the Celtics' plans. Another pair worth mentioning are Miles Norris and Kenneth Lofton, both of whom put together strong performances showing promise for their futures. Norris, a two-way player with good size and defensive versatility, grabbed plenty of rebounds and contributed with 2 steals, while Lofton, who's no stranger to high-scoring games in the past, put up solid numbers including 3 steals and confident ball handling. Both players demonstrated improvements in shooting and overall game awareness. Norris has the potential to be a defensive force, capable of guarding multiple positions, a rare and valuable asset for any team. Lofton's playmaking and scoring ability add depth, though sometimes his timing on passes could be sharper, which is a natural part of development. For a young player, this game reflected a team in transition, but full of energy and promise. The scoring was spread out across several players, underscoring the Celtics' commitment to a team-first approach, while their defense remained the backbone of their success. The intensity and competitive spirit were evident throughout, and it's encouraging to see these young players bring that kind of effort and fight. With one more game left in this summer league run, there's still a chance to see how some of these players evolve and stake their claim for the upcoming season. One of the more intriguing storylines heading into that final game and beyond is the situation with Charles Bassey. Despite being named Summer League MVP for the Celtics, he didn't see any minutes in this last matchup, raising questions about his future with the team. It's clear the Celtics have confidence in him, but they face a roster decision, since Bassey can't be a two-way player and must be signed to the main roster if he's to stay. This roster spot will be critical, and the moves the Celtics make could shape their bench and depth significantly. Bassey's performance throughout the summer league has been impressive, and many believe he deserves a chance to prove himself in the regular season. Whether the Celtics decide to hold onto him or look for other options will be one of the more fascinating decisions to watch unfold. All in all, the summer league has been a valuable platform for these Celtics players to develop, showcase their skills, and make a case for their role in the team's future. The energy, defensive intensity, and flashes of offensive brilliance point to a bright outlook, with a roster that could surprise many. Fans have plenty to look forward to as the team continues to evaluate talent and prepare for the challenges ahead. Continuing the conversation about the Boston Celtics and their summer league journey, there's a lot to unpack when considering what this period means for the franchise and how it shapes the upcoming NBA season. The summer league might be unofficial in terms of standings and playoff implications, but for these young players and fringe roster hopefuls, it's a proving ground, a stage to showcase their skills, their growth, and their readiness for the challenges that lie ahead. It's a time where coaches, front office staff, and fans alike get a glimpse of who might step up and fill vital roles as the regular season approaches. The Celtics, a storied franchise with high expectations, are no different. This summer league has revealed a mixture of promising talents, areas that need work, and difficult decisions looming, particularly concerning roster composition and player development. One of the most exciting aspects of the summer league has been watching players like Jordan Walsh evolve from young prospects into reliable contributors. Walsh has taken every opportunity seriously, using his experience to build not just confidence, but consistency. He's a player who has learned the importance of timing and shot selection, understanding that as a bench player, the moments he gets are precious and he must maximize them. His performance against the Lakers was a testament to his maturity, showing he can not only score, but also impact the game on defense. The 6 rebounds and 2 steals he recorded reflect his willingness to do the dirty work, the kind of hustle plays that coaches appreciate and that help a team win. Walsh's ability to knock down threes, especially when the game is on the line, gives the Celtics a valuable weapon off the bench, and this type of shooting will be critical in a league increasingly reliant on perimeter scoring. Jordan Walsh's growth is also a reminder of how summer league can serve as a platform for players to transition from potential to actual impact. For young guys, it's about more than just putting points on the board. It's about showing that they understand the game's nuances, that they can defend multiple positions, and that they possess the basketball IQ to make smart plays in high-pressure situations. Walsh has checked those boxes, and it seems clear that the coaching staff is taking note. The Celtics are a team that values versatility, and Walsh's length and defensive instincts fit perfectly within that philosophy. Another player who has grabbed attention is Hugo Gonzalez. His story is a fascinating one, coming from Europe with relatively little fanfare, and then gradually emerging as a polished playmaker. Gonzalez is an example of how scouting and player development can unearth hidden gems. While he didn't see Much playing time at Real Madrid, the environment he trained in was one of high professionalism and technical excellence. That experience has translated well to the Summer League stage, where he's demonstrated impressive court vision and poise. Gonzalez moves the ball with purpose, rarely forcing plays, and his decision-making has impressed many analysts. Though his scoring numbers might not be eye-popping, yet the way he sets up his teammates, understands spacing, and initiates offense shows a player ready to contribute meaningfully. What makes Gonzalez particularly intriguing is his potential fit alongside the Celtics roster. He has the size to play forward, but the skills of a guard, which allows for creative lineups and matchup advantages. His quickness and ability to read defenses also give Boston flexibility in offensive schemes. While his three-point shooting is still a work in progress, he has shown flashes of a reliable shot that could develop further with more experience and confidence. The coaching staff likely views him as a project with a high ceiling, someone who could blossom into a key rotational player or even a starter if he continues to improve. On the other hand, not every player has had a smooth ride in the Summer League, and Baylor Scheiman's struggles have been a source of concern. Scheiman came into the league with some expectations, but his performance has been inconsistent, particularly in terms of shot selection, shooting just a for 11 from 3 and 2 for 14 overall in the recent game. It's clear that he's still trying to find his offensive identity. However, his effort on the defensive end and his ability to contribute through assists and rebounds show that he's not giving up. Scheiman's challenge is to develop a more efficient defensive game that complements his defensive intensity. One of the keys for Scheiman moving forward will be learning to balance aggression with smart decision-making. Shooters need rhythm and confidence, and that often comes from attacking the basket and getting to the free throw line, which builds momentum. If Scheiman can incorporate that aspect into his game, it could open up better looks for his shot and help him become a more consistent scorer. His playmaking, as seen in his 6 assists, also hints at versatility that could keep him valuable to the Celtics if he continues to improve. The offseason will be crucial for him to work on these facets and come into training camp ready to compete. Meanwhile, players like Miles Norris and Kenneth Lofton have been bright spots with their energetic performances and potential upside. Norris has impressed with his defensive ability and versatility, standing taller than his listed height and showing the capability to guard multiple positions. He brings a physical presence that the Celtics can rely on in various matchups. His rebounding and ability to create turnovers with steals also indicate a player who understands the importance of hustle and defensive discipline. Norris's shooting has improved this summer league as well, which adds another layer to his game and increases his value as a potential two-way contributor. Kenneth Lofton, on the other hand, has demonstrated flashes of high-scoring ability, combined with solid playmaking skills. He scored in double digits again and grabbed several steals, showing that he can impact the game on both ends of the floor. Lofton's ball handling and confidence in pushing the pace add to his appeal as a player who could carve out a role with the Celtics. Sometimes his timing on passes needs refinement, but that's a natural part of growth for a young player adjusting to the NBA's speed and complexity. His past performances, including a 40-plus point game, remind everyone that he has the talent to break out when given the opportunity. As the Summer League progresses, the Celtics face important decisions regarding their roster and how to best integrate these young players. One of the biggest questions surrounds Charles Bassey. Despite his impressive play throughout the Summer League, earning MVP honors for the Celtics, he was noticeably absent from the floor in the recent game. This raises speculation about his future with the team and whether the Celtics plan to sign him to the main roster or explore other options. Bassey's situation is unique because he can't be signed as a two-way player, meaning that if the Celtics want him on the team, he needs to occupy one of the 15 regular roster spots. Given the team's existing commitments, this could lead to some tough roster moves. Bassey's performance in Summer League has made a strong case for his inclusion, and many fans and analysts believe he deserves a shot. His athleticism, defensive presence, and improving offensive skills could make him a valuable asset, especially as the Celtics look to bolster their front court depth. The decision regarding Bassey isn't just about talent, but also about fitting into the team's long-term strategy. The Celtics have several young players vying for limited minutes, and balancing development experience and team needs will be a challenge. Bassey's absence in the last game might signal the team is considering how to manage their roster spots, carefully, perhaps holding off on playing him to preserve his health or to evaluate other options before making a final decision. Either way, this is one storyline to watch closely as training camp approaches. Beyond individual performances and roster decisions, the Summer League games have been a reminder of the importance of defense and effort in basketball. The Celtics demonstrated in their recent game how relentless defense can dictate the flow of the game and create opportunities on offense. Their ability to generate turnovers, contest shots, and limit easy baskets made a huge difference. Even when the offense wasn't lighting up the scoreboard, this defensive mindset is something the Celtics have traditionally valued and will likely continue to emphasize as they build their team. The energy and chemistry displayed by these young players also offer hope for the future. Summer League is often where bonds are formed, where players learn to play together and understand each other's tendencies. The Celtics appear to have a group that's willing to compete, to learn, and to grow together. This kind of environment is essential for sustained success, especially when integrating rookies and new signings into a team with championship aspiration. Looking ahead, the final Summer League game will be another opportunity for players to prove their worth and for the coaching staff to assess their options. Whether it's Walsh continuing to show steady improvement, Gonzalez refining his playmaking, Shyman finding his offensive rhythm, or Bassi making a final statement, every moment counts. The Celtics Summer League experience has already provided plenty of excitement and insight. But the real work begins when these players step into training camp and the regular season. For fans, this Summer League has been a chance to get excited about the Celtics' depth and potential. The team's blend of youth, talent, and competitive spirit suggests a promising future. While there are still questions to be answered and challenges ahead, the foundation being laid in Summer League is solid. It's a reminder that building a championship-caliber team is a process, one that requires patience, hard work, and the right mix of talent and coaching. As the Celtics move forward, the focus will be on continuing development, making smart roster decisions, and fostering a culture of winning. The Summer League may not carry the same weight as the regular season or playoffs, but for these players, it's a critical step in their journey. The performances, lessons, and growth seen so far provide a glimpse of what's possible, and it's an exciting time to be a Celtics fan. But before we continue, please remember to subscribe to the channel and give the video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest news about the Boston Celtics. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments as well. In what could be one of the most surprising moves of the NBA offseason, whispers are swirling that Anthony Edwards, the explosive young star, might be on the verge of signing a 4-year deal with the Boston Celtics. While nothing has been officially confirmed, sources close to the situation have started to leak rumors that the Celtics are pushing hard to bring Edwards to Boston, and talks are reportedly advancing quickly. If this deal goes through, it would mark a stunning turn in the league's landscape. Edwards, known for his incredible athleticism, scoring ability, and highlight reel dunks, has quickly established himself as one of the most exciting talents in the NBA since his debut.